what does it mean to have a relationship with yourself? What does it mean? How can you have a relationship with yourself? Ikiri, I'm here, it's me. So, like, the relationship now, what is that?
Yeah.
You have a relationship with another person, okay. Now you can't be telling me I must have a relationship with myself. What does that mean? Like, what's a relationship?
A relationship is
Because now I must have a relationship with myself. Can't you get a relationship? Isn't it about the next person? Connecting with the next person. So ring I connect with myself. Connect Zhuang. What's that?
well, in a sense that solidarity with thyself.
And then solidarity, and then what does that mean?
That means building a relationship with yourself, asking the right questions, and not fooling yourself. Like who are you? And what is what does Keke want in life?
Okay.
What does really hurt Keke? And being honest with yourself. Solidarity.
So have that moment of reflection.
Yeah.
Have that moment of confrontation with yourself.
Yeah. You don't need any therapist for that. Actually, therapists help you to be able to build a relationship with yourself.
To get into that confrontational stage.
Yes.
But it's not an easy process.
Exactly.
It's not an easy process, especially with the social media.
That's a big problem.
Especially with social media, where it encourages us to see, okay, now I'm here and you see me here.
Yeah.
But uma ngifuna ukuthatha isithombe ngizomekapha ngifake ama-watwati and do all sorts of things and nan bese ngiyaposta.
Yeah.
And I get so many likes. Ne?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, okay, so people out there like me like this.
Yeah.
And then I continue, and then I borrow your car. And it's me. And I post it. I don't tell anyone that it's your car.
Yeah.
Post it. And then I wear this, and I go take a picture in some room. I do a video. And it's not even my home. I post, I likes, Baba. Likes.
I'm boring.
And then you want to meet me, Keke. Hey, my sister, I see you. You look so nice. Hey, can we meet? And then, Bala, we meet. We set a place. We meet. And then I get there. You don't recognize me. Because kaloku ngoku andisafakanga awabo nyanga bendikufakile phaa kwesa photo that you liked. I forgot ukuthi konje. I forgot. Phela angithi I'm used to living this life like this naturally.
Yeah.
But I'm doing this for now social angithi where I do my makeup. And now we are going to meet in person. And in person I'm like this. I don't have time for that nonsense. In person. So I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm meeting Keke knows me like that. He liked that picture. And then you don't recognize me. So in light of what you're saying, in as far as having that self-confrontation,
Yes.
it's very difficult because then Wamina seem confused. Who is Sibongile? Is it that but people like that Sibongile? You ever? It's not I like.
True.
It's people like that Sibongile.
That's true.
Already, manje, we are struggling now from cognitive dissonance.
It's a big problem now.
Where it's but I like myself like this. But Ukeke doesn't like me like this. He likes me like that. True. But I also created that.
True. Now you have to compromise. You have to compromise your happiness, your comfortability, and now you have to put on that cement and go look nice for someone.
And this is where then in the long run we say the mask falls off. Figuratively and literally, because then you take off the I'm tired, then you see me first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
For the first time.
The curtains are closed.
Yes. You see, and then you're like, Kanji unali Isha and then and then okay, you look like this. Maybe you're not brave enough to say, oh, Kanti, you look like this.
Yeah.
But and then now you're turned off. You're like,
Best believe that's what's going on in the other guy's mind.
Yes. That's not how I thought you look like. But you're not brave enough to tell me. Yeah, but and then the next thing, hi baby, I think I'll see you next week. Ne?
I'll call you. Yeah.
So I'm trying to say, Keke, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to break this down as much as possible to our understanding and our level of understanding where we are.
Yeah.
To say these are the examples of what we are talking about. Yeah. And it's more than that. These are just but examples of there are many other examples where you find that we have been conditioned to, and a lot of things that we consume, your social media, your technology, this, that, and the other, that can now filter, that can now do. When you make a picture look nice that did not look nice. Photoshop, yeah, thank you. And and all these things. So when you bring up now the element of self-confrontation, you're asking too much.
Well, let me.
You understand? You're asking too much. Where do we start? Where do we start? Yeah.
There's a simple exercise that you can start. I call it the mirror exercise. You don't have to wear makeup. Just when you wake up, go to the mirror and then take at least 20 to 30 minutes just looking at yourself. Then you're going to see the real.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Then you're going to see the real.
That's a long time. I can also look at 2 to 3 minutes.
No.
20 to 30.
The 2 to 3 minutes, that's when you're still seeing the filtered you. And then after 10 minutes, and then yourself is now having conversation with thyself.
Oh, wow.
And then that's where, the healing starts.
You're getting this for free. For free. Just like that. And that's the problem.
Yes.
I've learned in my journey, because I work with people as a life coach, as counselor, whatever. When I tell people that the solution might be this, just try this.
Yeah.
You're like, just like that? Is there anything else? No, just that.
Yeah. Usually it's simple, but very hard.
Yes, it's too simple. And our person goes away with, it's too simple, this thing is not gonna work, man, it's too simple. So we've also been conditioned to want very difficult things. Now you must go on an assignment and look for a science project and yeah, but and when you give people simple solutions, but then again, when a person is honest enough, they actually do what you're advising them to do, then they realize it's not so simple after all. Because now it gets to that place where you look yourself in the mirror for 20 to 30 minutes. By the 10 minutes, like Keke says, then you begin to realize, oh, shoot, apalaka. It's not that easy after all.
No.
Then I'm beginning to see that thing that I don't like even about myself.
True.
But I also like that one, but it's this one, I must deal with this one.
True.
And you didn't want to do that. And you probably have been running away from that for forever.
True. And what usually happens, the first couple of minutes, you start noticing your features. Your facial features. And people, actually, that's one of the core problems of self-esteem. And I'm sorry to say this, but women suffer from self-esteem. I know the makeup makes you look good, but you look better without makeup.
Please say it on camera, directly on camera. Please. Because now I don't want them to say I influenced you to say that. Please.
I repeat, the makeup looks good on you, but you look better without it.
There.
Is it clear?
From the horse's mouth, from Keke's mouth to you. Yeah. And makeup is not a problem.
No.
If it's just to say that day I just feel like it.
Yes.
You are aware of yourself.
True.
And you like yourself.
True.
But there are people who say I can't live without it because they're uncomfortable with their facial features, as you say.
Exactly. So that's a serious problem.
Yeah. Let's go back. How, besides the self-confrontation, the exercise of, you said the first is the mirror exercise.
Yes.
Do you have another?
Yeah.
Speaking about men who are broken.
Yes.
I want to say, Keke, that I appreciate that you say that.
Right.
Men are broken. Guess what?
Yes.
Women are broken too. Women are broken too. What are the odds? Women are broken too.
Yes.
In the beginning, we talked about programming. I often talk, initiating insight is about advocates for the freedom of the mind.
Yes.
There's a reason I said that initiating insight with Sibongile advocates first for the freedom of the mind, because I know that all the problems that we encounter are here. They begin here. So if you cannot have control over your mind and you cannot navigate izinto in your mind, and get go through the healing process, it's all in the mind that filters into your emotions, because what you think that filters in her. If you think about, I'm going to buy a car, that's a happy emotion.
True.
If you lose a relationship, that's a sad emotion. It's here, you're thinking about it, and then it goes into your mind.
True.
I mean your emotions, right? So that's why it's important to free the mind first.
Yes.
And it advocates for reconciliation, social justice, and what? And peace and prosperity for all.
True.
Not for men,
No, for all.
for all, men and women.
And children.
And children who become men and women.
Yes.
and so and that's why I said my approach to GBV is not going to be like what we've been consuming all along.
True. Because that's poison too.
Exactly. The GBV we know suggests that men are poisonous, men are violent, men are broken. To an extent that when a man is broken by a woman, then you go to the police station. It's the very men who laugh at you.
True.
When you seek help. But not. It also stems from Dala, where men don't cry.
Yeah.
So when a situation is confronted, I say that on that video, when the situation is confronted, then you will do what? What you know. Isn't it?
True.
Which is qina ndoda.
Mm-hmm.
Tiya munna nto munna hali.
Yeah.
Like,
It's true. That's very much true. People who men don't even know what it means to be men, or what is
Sure.
to be a man.
do you know? Do you have an idea?
I have an idea.
What is it?
A man is a man by his testosterone. That is strength.
Okay.
That is a man, not by inkomo zakhe
Okay.
or imoto.
Oh, ubuhle bendoda zinkomo zakhe.
It's not really that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's strength, testosterone.
Keke, what do we say about Sibongile breaking his silence on GBV? Based on the things that she said,
Mm-hmm.
um,